Hey guys, everyone out there, it's 2 Count Podcast, following the Fastlane pay-per-view. Alright, we got a special episode. This is the second of a rant that we've done before.
Rant
series. We did one with the Royal Rumble, and so everyone, we don't have to cover that. We know why we ranted on that one.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here.
I guess it's a back-to-back.
Back-to-back
Yeah.
fuck, okay? I'm Jerry, I'm here with Benny. I'm here with Alvin.
Chicken.
All right, guys.
It was intense, dude.
It was intense. Overall, I guess let me ask this about the pay-per-view in general. What did you guys think about the pay-per-view in general, aside from the main event?
The pay-per-view as a whole, I'll give it an A.
Okay.
I'll give it an A, not an A plus, A minus. Nothing. It was just maybe an A minus. Okay, I'll go. I was thinking A minus. A minus. That's what it was. An A minus.
Alvin, what you think?
I didn't see it all, but I'll give it a B.
B. Okay.
For what I saw.
I'm more in the B-ish area too. B minus. I was a little bored from the beginning matches, but I think maybe the crowd had that effect on me.
Yeah. The crowd was they weren't there at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the thing is, if the crowd would have been there, then it would have given it solid. But as the in-ring work, from what I was watching, the in-ring work in every single match was good.
The effort was there.
The effort, yeah. Like if you just put a crowd, if you put the Philly crowd on Stardust Goldust, that match is an A match because it was really good. There's solid wrestling, solid spots. I like how Cody came out Cody's dead. Cody's dead.
Cody's dead.
I like how Stardust came out, with a new look. It's still him, but no top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was real good. The long, long gloves and everything. That was real good. I like the
I was kind of hoping for him to come out with the woo. Dude, that's smoke and mirrors, man.
At the end, dude, that was some sentimental shit, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I've said this for so long. Cody Stardust, he's always had the mic ability.
Oh,
he's always had that ability.
Really,
when he was
really
dashing
good.
Cody Rhodes,
dude, he went down the line, bro. He went Legacy.
Exactly.
Everything.
He went from Legacy to dashing. Exactly. He's always had that.
Yeah, and he's got such great in-ring work, dude.
Yeah.
And I like how when he did his transition from Cody to Stardust, it was a completely different wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
It's a completely different style.
Like,
there's a lot of springboard stuff. You know what I mean?
Had a little bit of
different psyche also.
Yeah. He had a little bit of Goldust in there, a little bit here and there.
Yeah. Did you like the opening 6-man tag?
The 6-man tag. Okay, so we had Rollins, Big Show, Kane, and then we had against Rowan, Ziggler, and Ryback. I don't think it was a bad match per se. Again, I wasn't completely emotionally invested into it. That's just me. I can't really pinpoint why exactly. I guess because there was no rhyme or reason.
You feel like that it's dead? It's because they're dragging something on that's not there anymore. That's from Survivor Series. Survivor Series is 3 pay-per-views old?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Right? Or was Survivor Series before Rumble?
Survivor Series is in November. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And Rumble was in December?
Yeah, it Rumble's in January.
Rumble's in January.
So what was in December?
TLC?
Yeah.
TLC
okay, so it was 3 pay-per-views old, and they're dragging it on.
Yeah, that's right. Which is not a bad thing to do. You want to kind of
keep some
continuity from what you've got there.
And it's keeping guys in the spotlight.
Yeah. Which is good. You don't want to just see Ryback or Rowan get pushed aside, doing nothing. But then again, it's like, I didn't see any rhyme or reason behind the match. Yeah. Like,
there's no follow up.
What's the follow up? Why is this match important?
Who won? Who won? That's my question.
Actually, they ended it perfect. Okay, I think they've killed that perfectly. They let it lay. They didn't kill it. They laid it to rest with the return of Randy Orton.
Randy Orton came back. Right.
It's going to be Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. At WrestleMania, which is good. But I'm scared I'm not scared, I'm just worried at the fact that it's going to be a great match. Randy Orton is talented, solid, always has been. He's a good character, good on the mic, good in the ring, great in the ring. And Seth Rollins is the future of the WWE. He's all the above. But I'm worried that he's going to interrupt Seth Rollins' cash in at WrestleMania.
Yeah. It depends how you go by it. It's like, and also Randy Orton's coming back from injury or whatever, he came back, but to go to WrestleMania against Rollins, like, I would say he needs the win. If Orton gets the win, there probably won't be any cash in at all because that just lost the momentum that Seth Rollins has gained.
Well, I don't think it doesn't matter win or lose for Seth Rollins. It doesn't matter.
It does. Yeah, I don't think
He's got dude. Seth Rollins can lose 5 matches in a row. He's still got the briefcase, and everything can turn 180. With that briefcase, anything can turn 180. That's how I believe it.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
that's how it is.
And I think that if he loses, that's great. I think if he loses, that's great. At Mania, he loses because no.
Yeah, no.
No. I think if Randy Orton loses, it's great because Randy Orton doesn't need anything else. His career, his legacy is established. You know what I mean?
We got technical difficulties going on right now.
We got a ringtone going on in the background.
Lol.
Actually, Kevin Owens' theme song. So
that's Jenny's phone.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Okay. But yeah, his legacy is already set in stone. So it's time to start giving people the big pushover. I know it's a lot of bullshit coming out of my mouth being a part of the Cena Nation.
Lol.
But
I will say he had a good match with Rusev.
That was a good match.
We thought it was going to go a little bit different, and we're like, no, stop. Cena, what are you doing? Cena, stop.
Got to stop from talent getting over.
Yeah, but no, that was actually believable, too, how they pulled it off. He was trying to get out of the accollade.
Oh, yeah. He's going.
And then he was like, nah, bitch, get back in it. Yeah. Get off of it. Get back in it.
When Lana came in, that turned everything around, which is what a heel manager is supposed to kind of do.
And so that's her first spot, doing anything.
Her first run-in.
Her first,
It was a little funny. She had her skirt's so tight.
Her first strutting. Let's go with strutting.
Her skirt is so tight and short. Her heels are so high. She really couldn't, she was just kind of,
I'm fabulous. I'm holding the
tag. Yeah, dude. It was pretty funny.
But that was great.
Yeah. So, after we got the initial match, after that, refresh my memory. Well,
we opened up 6-man tag. We went to Cody and
I'm sorry, Cody.
And then did we get
Usos and Kid?
Yeah, Usos and Kid. Yeah, Usos and Kid, which was
nice.
solid, man.
Yeah.
Super good. We're happy. I think everyone on the 2 Count podcast
I would say
is with Cesaro and Kid.
I would say that was match of the night. Question mark?
I'm telling you, look, we're going on this, and every match was a solid match.
It's solid, but I don't know, which one captivated you more?
Well, I know. You know what? The Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns match was the match of the night.
I think so too.
It was the last quarter of that match finished extremely strong.
Yeah.
It finished extremely strong. It was a snoozer for the first 5, but then it elevated. It was it kept elevating, it escalated, and it built up right. It just. Anyways, before that, let's finish. Yeah. Kid and Cesaro, y'all want to rate that match? Where were we at on that?
Yeah, like you were saying, at the moment that was the match of the night. I would say, just Kid and Cesaro, man, just technicians. They know what they're doing in that ring, and Usos again. I can never discredit them at all because I feel like every time that they're on a match in a pay-per-view. They just come through.
Yeah,
every time they always perform well.
It's not dull.
They make themselves look good and they make their opponents look good.
Yeah,
and I think it was Jimmy. He made Cesaro look good with that that one leg swing.
Oh yeah, dude. Swing. I think Jimmy. When all is said and done, I think they'll part ways. And Jimmy, the one who's with Naomi, he's a little leaner, skinnier one. You can tell them different. Jay is I think the thicker one. I think Jimmy will be better whenever they do part ways, if they ever do. I don't see them ever part ways. It's just that's too strong of a gimmick. You know what I mean? Too much into that. The war paint and them.
Just the fact that they look too alike.
Exactly has there ever been any other twin wrestlers? Can you think of any? I can't.
I can't think of any.
No. Even in Indies, do you know any twin wrestlers in Indies?
No. Well, the Lockhart's probably on.
ROW, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's about it.
Nikki and Brie Bella?
I was gonna say that, but you said wrestlers. I'm like, no.
But you saw what they did. One got classic, and the other one got just.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say also the Young Bucks. I mean, they're almost the same height. The only thing they got different is the hair color.
The hair color.
But I would say the Young Bucks are also in that. If you split them up, I don't think
you can't split those guys.
You can't split those guys up.
It's not like Red Dragon where you can split them up and
they'll still be successful. Yeah,
you can't split the Young Bucks up. But yeah, anyways, okay, so we have the Masters of the Universe, new tag team champs.
Yeah.
Masters of the Universe. What the fuck?
Yeah,
really? Wow.
Masters of the Universe.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, you know what? I'm glad this happened because I believe it clears Cesaro because I think we were worried about what had happened. You know, another hack, dude.
Another hack.
Cesaro came out. His Twitter said, I hope Vince gets cancer. I know connection and this, and that. It was coming out, all this stuff. But it's been pretty cleared out. I think he got wiped immediately.
Yeah.
And I don't know if a lot of people caught all that. But
well, the guy that did it, he told the truth. You know, it was a fan. Yeah, he said he hacked it, and he was like he wanted them to push Cesaro and everything. And I'm like, I understand fans are like angry that some people don't get pushed, but I'm like, dude. A hack account is not gonna do anything.
Oh, so the fan came out about that. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. He wanted Cesaro to get a push, and he finally got it. He should be happy now. It's just like it's weird when people get too over into it.
Oh yeah.
What has Cesaro been? He's been a U.S. champ.
The U.S. champ. He was champ for a good while.
U.S. champ and the first ever Andre the Giant winner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy. Or whatever.
Yeah. Which was awesome because once again, like if we're still speaking on that, those hacks. One of the tweets was like, you know, no charisma ? You know, I had, you know, 70,000, you know, in WrestleMania cheering for me, and and that if you saw that when he picked up Big Show at the end, that fucking play, everyone got up, lit up, and it was just amazing when he threw him over.
That was basically his Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant slam.
Yeah, that was his WrestleMania moment.
Yeah,
you know, not many people get that, and Cesaro got one, and still he's not credited by at all.
What about Zack Ryder's WrestleMania moment?
He got kicked in the nuts by
Eve Torres. I'm sorry,
Eve Torres. Yeah, that's a great.
So bad, bro.
But yeah, so after that match, what did we have the Divas after that, or am I
no? After that was the call out to the call out to the call out.
Okay.
No, this was actually just the final call out. The final call
which
out.
I thought was
only
really
Sting would bring a bat to a sledgehammer fight.
I'm still in awe seeing Sting on WWE program.
Sting.
Hashtag Stang.
Seeing Sting on WWE TV is so bizarre to me, but in the greatest way.
Just because it's bizarre. Okay, not only because he was never there. That's the obvious.
Right.
But just how Triple H is playing it all out. The face, the icon of WCW.
Yeah.
And when the ship sank, just like he's saying, he went to TNA.
Yeah.
To TNA, Impact Wrestling. He didn't go for the Big Show or anything, you know, not the Big Show. No, he went, to the show, you know what I mean, to the WWE and the big.
He didn't went to the major leagues.
To the major leagues, yeah. He didn't go to Indies either, which kind of did he? Did he go on the circuit? No, right?
Well, there was maybe like a 1 or 2 years.
I wouldn't see him going into the circuit. I think he would just get like invited, from other promotions. But I wouldn't say he was in the indie circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that was good. So it looks like we're seeing. It's already set in stone.
Yeah, that was actually the first official match of WrestleMania.
Yeah, we got that there. And then from there, is it the Divas or is it?
Was it the Undertaker?
Oh man.
No, it was Divas and then Bray.
It was Divas. Okay, so we had a Divas match.
Nikki, man, dude. Nikki is just. I get
goosebumps,
breath taken away. I do. I just got it, dude.
I get it. She's hot, but she ain't got no skills, bro.
Dude, she's solid.
She's pretty solid.
Yeah, dude. She's stacked, man. Like,
she's pretty solid.
It's just the fact that
she's got a balcony and a.
I thought the finish sucked.
It sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was a pull to the ties, but you couldn't even tell. Everybody was like, "What the fuck?" I thought she pulled the fish.
And you know what pissed me off is that I had read an interview. Paige had did an online interview, and she was just saying that we're gonna pull out all the stops and we're gonna have some stuff up our sleeves. Like it was non-kayfabe. It was completely out of character. So I was like, I believed it. Like okay, they have some spots that they're gonna pull out.
They're gonna have a steel chair.
They're gonna have maybe a good match and. I wasn't, and I didn't. Yeah. It didn't translate.
They should have put the belt on Paige, and hopefully this is just. I was hoping they strap Paige and bring back AJ for a real deal, not this frenemy bag.
And once again, though, it kind of just repeats what WWE does with their divas on WrestleMania. They put them all on the card. There's never a one-on-one diva match. I can't remember the last time there was. Okay,
Yeah, but
let's not talk about
the thing is, here's what I want to do is like
post 2000.
Yes, exactly. No, this is what I've been trying to carry on from the podcast. I don't know if the listeners of the 2 Count podcast have gotten it from me, but I can't stand bringing back the past. The Attitude is done. The Attitude Era is no more.
Done. Yeah, it's not coming back.
It's not come back. It's never come back. Lita, Trish, Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler. Even though Tori and Stacy were not part of the Attitude Era, but when they were on, that's post Attitude, and they were still doing their things. I mean, the Divas were even great post Attitude Era. It was just now there's this Total Divas, and it's even before Total Divas. The Divas were dying.
Yeah,
right?
because
I think it was the whole reign of Divas. The second they turn them from women's to Divas, they completely change it. That's a whole different category and class. When you think of a woman and a diva, you think of two totally different things. It's not a women's division anymore. It's a divas. A diva is some sassy model chick, and that's what it are. Now we have Cameron and Eva Marie.
Yeah,
I don't know her name. Eva Marie. Eva Marie were
at the
Oscars. Rosa Mendez and Lana don't wrestle. Not that I'm saying I don't love Lana. I do. I like seeing Lana. They don't wrestle. There's probably 5 others that I don't know. All I know is Paige, Nikki, the other one, Brie, Emma, AJ, who is probably gone, Summer Rae, whose job's all the damn time. You know what I mean? It sucks.
That division is just, it's been in shambles for a while. And you know, I want to go back to AJ again. I feel like AJ for a while really reinvigorated that division. Not just like performance-wise what we saw on TV, but marketing and what she actually did for the business. There was no chick for like at least 2 years while she was on top that was even close to her. No one was doing the merchandise sales that AJ was doing. She was literally
even now. I still don't see other people wearing. I just see Love Bites or Hates or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. I still see that. I don't see any Fearless stuff or
Brie mode.
No, that's the only other 2 shirts I can think of from a diva.
Those are the only other 2 shirts you can think of. There's like
because
the Bella Twins, they got some shirts.
Naomi was a super talented wrestler, wears an Uso shirt, and never gets any time. Natalya doesn't have her own thing because she's behind Kid and she's in the shadows forever as a heart.
Yeah.
That's it.
Paige has shirts. There you go.
Some shirts, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I think the Divas division has talent.
Yeah.
When it comes to Summer Rae, Natalya, Paige,
they can work.
Emma, Summer Rae, I think those chicks have a ton of talent, but it's just there's a lack of.
They can work. They just need the time.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lack of focus creatively on that division
compared to the NXT. I hate to do this. You know, this is a Fastlane rant, but compared to the NXT, dude, they only get an hour in NXT,
and they can
as a whole show, and the divas still get their.
And they can pull off something.
Yeah.
And more than just 2 divas. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're just captivating 2 divas. There are multiple divas.
So
2 count.
So 2 count. We got that match is done with.
And then
after that, we hit the Undertaker's music. The Druids are coming out.
The NXT Druids. I saw.
And right away, I was like, okay, we're not gonna hit the Undertaker. You know.
That was weird, dude. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. I saw Kevin Owens.
They got the casket. They're bringing the casket. They're rolling it down the ramp.
They dealt with Tommy and Tyler Breeze for pushing the casket.
Right.
I'm telling you.
NXT Talent's pushing down the casket. Finally, he gets it up into the apron, opens the casket, and out comes Bray Wyatt.
Troll.
And he starts spitting some beautiful words
that
always sweeps me off my feet. And when the man talks, I can't help but not just be
amazed, dude. Wow. If you're not wowed by his promos and what he says and does, the way his cryptic talking, the way he speaks, is beyond any other wrestler. I can't think of a wrestler who has spoken and broken down a promo. If you can't respect that, I know there's a lot of marks out there and smarks and darks and whatever, and even casual fans who don't appreciate that. But I just you think beyond the. I know this is wrestling. This is WWE. It's worldwide wrestling. This is a 2 count. But if you look on the literature side of what he does and how he captivates his character,
the symbolism
and the symbolism of what he does is amazing, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing. He is one of a kind. He's the closest thing to Mankind will be.
Yeah.
That's what you get what I'm saying there? Mankind is close to Bray.
Yeah.
Not Bray is close to Mankind. Bray is on his own level of persona. I'm just saying persona-wise, because I'm not. His in-ring work is iffy, but even in the ring, he brings this character, man.
Yeah.
And
It's amazing. Every time he talks, I can't help but be completely just like.
And I guess we got that. Is that for WrestleMania?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, come on. Like, he comes out with the Undertaker.
My opinion thing is, he needs some W's on pay-per-view, man.
Yeah.
That exactly.
He should have won on the Mania, dude. That would have switched the whole world.
We can go back a whole year saying how many W's he should have had. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have even taken that break.
That's why, like, I hate, like, when he cuts a promo, it's great, but I'm like,
there's no meaning behind it, right?
Yes. Yeah. Like, he's not gonna get the W.
How can
we need him to get a W.
Be the face of fear and never win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think I don't think that whole feud is about the match itself. I don't think the match would be all that. I don't think it needs to be all that. I think it's just the two characters coming together. And I'm into it. Yeah. After that, Bray Wyatt can get me into it. Yeah. He got me into it. So I think it comes down to just the characters, really. So yeah, we got that. We have a few minutes. We have about 10 minutes left for you guys. Let's what else did we get?
After that came what was
Rusev?
Rusev Johnson, dude. Solid match, dude. Really solid match.
Rusev, I always loved his athleticism. The finish to me was perfect.
Yeah, it couldn't end any better. They both got good spots, good exchanges. Very, very solid match. Like, granted, you hate him or love him, John Cena's just a solid worker. It's how I guess you can't be mad at him for them pushing him and always he's just up there. All right, man. All right. But at this point in his career, I guess you could say that he can kind of just be like, no, you know what? I'll lose this one. I've already won everything I need to win. But then again, I don't know. I don't know what happens. We're not back there. But it was solid work from both. And Rusev gets it. I don't know what. We wonder where this takes us into Mania. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because
this could push him. This pushed him up in the ranks. It doesn't get him into the title picture yet because of what's going on, but they should start working on that. Maybe after Mania, they start working on him. He might get another match against John Cena. I would think.
I think so.
Because of this,
both in the Mania.
Because of this loss, how he lost, because still kind of DQ. But I would say WrestleMania, it's a last man standing. I would say still Rusev should win.
Yeah.
That would be his clean win, and then that elevates him after.
Yeah.
They could unify the U.S. and the World Heavyweight. So that way you can finally absorb the title, the U.S. title.
Only have 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because honestly, do you need a U.S. and an Intercontinental title? And which one would you get rid of before? The U.S. title. Yeah. So either the smart thing would also be to absorb the IC into the U.S. into the IC title.
We skipped.
Barrett and Dean.
Jesus.
Yeah, wow.
That was a good match. That was another good match.
It was not as solid as I wanted it to be.
Another weird finish. Another ridiculous finish that I just didn't like. Because it was just nothing spectacular.
It was just him going insane. Ambrose going
insane. Oh,
yeah. He DQ'd himself.
But I don't get that. He kicked him 3 times or some shit like that.
No, because Barrett was holding on to the rope. And so he kept going.
5 count.
Yeah, the 5 count, basically.
Huh.
He kept pulling him out of the rope, and the ref was telling him.
But again, I think that still makes
I don't think
sense. WWE realizes that how it makes their baby faces look. It makes them look very stupid. Why would Ambrose just this for the title? First of all, if any of us are going for a title, let's say strip away the fake, strip away the scripted aspect of it. If we're going for a title, why are we going to do anything that really harms our way of winning that?
I think of the logical part of it.
It just makes no sense. He's losing if
it was part of the storyline beforehand, it would have made sense. But it made no sense this time because, what he did on Raw was he tied him up, got him to sign with blood or whatever, and that was a little crazy aspect of him, but it fit. Then you go into this DQ finish. I'm like.
It just really scratched your head. It was a fairly solid match, but it leaves you scratching your head. And then we get to the
main event.
The main event, yeah.
Yeah. Again, to reiterate what you said, Benny, it did start off a little slow, but then it picked up towards the last half of it.
Yeah. And then the last quarter was just real solid.
The last end was just really solid.
You had a chance there, and seeing that, man, I wish these wrestlers could be in that moment, say, they're getting no clutch and be like, man, the guys are behind me. The crowd is there. Right there, they could have been like, hey, dude, here's a signal, dude. The crowd's got you, dude. I wish they can call audibles like that in real life. Like, Daniel Bryan's, yes, at the end. The crowd's like, Bryan's winning, Bryan's winning, Bryan's winning, Bryan's winning. You know what I mean?
But behind the scenes, you know that it went down that way because they wanted Reigns to win. If he would have called an audible to say, Bryan, take it, probably Reigns would have been eating shit in the backstage right now. No, it had to be Reigns winning. The problem is I didn't like it. It was all Bryan for most of it, and one, Reigns wasn't selling it, and then two, just to end it with a spear. I mean, granted, that's his finisher, but like you said when we were watching it, he couldn't take it.
You give him one kick out of a spear.
I didn't like.
Because look, Bryan gave him the knee, and Reigns gets the kick out. Oh, Reigns is very strong.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, didn't he kick out of 2 knees?
No, I think it's just one. But
no, he never did. This would have been the second running knee.
Yeah, it would have been the second running knee.
And then here's the thing: I don't even think Reigns went for when he went.
He never went for the Superman punch.
Yeah, he did. He went for the flying goat, and then he got the Superman punch. But I don't even think he pinned him. So either way, Bryan didn't even look strong kicking out of that because he didn't have a chance to.
It's just Reigns doesn't have a very good flow of things. He doesn't flow. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of like the everything flowing with the boat. The water. He's going against the tide. You know what I mean? He's not flowing right with everything. And
maybe it could have been a miscommunication.
But he was working in a ring fairly better. Like I said, he started off slow. Like he couldn't get like something going on until later. It just I feel like he has too much of a blueprint that he has to follow, and he gets caught in pauses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he forgets that there's certain things happening. Like he got no-locked, and we saw how bent that arm was. And then he gets out and starts wailing on him on the damaged arm.
That is a complete red flag in the industry. From actual, I've seen tweets like X-Pac, Lance Storm, those guys. You do not do that. Like you just said, he was getting the fucking arm ripped, and he uses that arm. Use your left arm, and I'm fine with that. Fucking hit his ass. You know what I mean? Hit him with that, and that's fine.
He can't punch with his left.
Shit.
Make it believable, or like go for headbutts at least. But no, he was wailing
your arm all the way back here, and then start going
wham. Like any sense. He's got everything in there, dude. So it leads me,
or at least sell the damage.
So with the rumors that Brock Lesnar is trying to stay, does Brock Lesnar lose the title?
We will give you that answer after a commercial break.
Yeah, so does Brock Lesnar lose? Does Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar? Because it's obviously going to be pretty solid. I think it's set in stone. It's Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. I don't think there's going to be any changes here.
Yeah, there's no changes.
There's no triple threat anymore.
Okay, so
does Brock Lesnar lose the title? Since there's been rumors about him coming back.
Man, there's so many factors that
hard
play
to look
into
at
this. It is okay. My thinking is Roman Reigns. I know he won tonight, right? But I'm still gonna pose that question: is Roman Reigns still their guy? Because I've been hearing so many things about Lesnar turning babyface. And that happening, obviously, Reigns would have to go heel, right? So I guess I'm asking that question: is Reigns still their guy? If so, if he's still the guy, he's winning. You know what I mean? No matter what.
Oh, if he's gonna be like their next John Cena.
Yeah, if he's their guy, if he's their guy that they're going with, he's gonna win. My thing is, so I'll just say that. I'll say, you know what? Yeah, Reigns goes over, but Seth Rollins cashes
in.
Yeah.
I think that's your most logical thing that happens.
Yeah.
But okay, now I guess all these factors come into play. So now we're looking at I think Brock Lesnar keeps the title. I think Brock Lesnar keeps the title because now we're looking. I'm just putting puzzle pieces together because now you're looking at Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. So let's say you want that to happen. Roman Reigns wins, and Seth Rollins cashes in. Does Randy just get the drop off? Because is that the sealer on WrestleMania? That's the sealer. That match that's done.
Oh,
because then it's going to carry over. So now you got Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, both on Seth Rollins. I'm just trying to find the logical part of it all. You know what I mean? So
many factors.
So they're right. That's just what you said. Because if Brock Lesnar stays, he keeps the title. Okay, which kind of leads us to like, shit, where do you lead from there? So it's kind of for first time in a while, I'm at a blank notion. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know the build-up to WrestleMania. I don't know what it's looking like. I don't know how it's gonna, you know what I mean, to play. So we got 5 weeks to figure out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't see. I can't see it. I can't picture Lesnar or Roman Reigns winning because there's so many factors to look at it. Seth Rollins could cash in on either or.
Yeah, so
that's what I was also thinking.
You can still have a heel Brock Lesnar and still have Seth Rollins cash in and still have him as a heel.
Because Brock Lesnar is not necessarily, he's not a heel.
He's a scorpion.
You're right. He is neutral. He is neutral. He is his own. He is the beast incarnate. He's not the beast in authority. He's not the face of, you know what I mean?
The beast of WWE.
Yeah, he's just the beast incarnate.
He's in it for himself.
Brock Lesnar. Now this. Okay, does Bray Wyatt beat Undertaker?
I would say so.
I would
he
think
needs
so.
it.
Yeah,
he needs it.
Yeah.
If it's
he needs it.
If he loses to Undertaker, pretty much in my case, everything that he's built up for it's already to shit. He needs a pay-per-view win. If he gets it with the Undertaker, that's great. Hopefully, they work out a good match. The problem is if he loses to Undertaker, I would say Bray Wyatt.
The face of fear is now the face of pillows.
I would say Bray Wyatt should just pack it in and go to Ring of Honor.
It's just he's so captivating, dude.
He's captivating, but they're not.
There's no promos in Ring of Honor.
Him.
You know what I mean?
They're giving him the time to speak, but they're not giving him an elevate status.
It's tough, man. It really is. I don't know where they're going with Bray. I want him to beat Undertaker. I need him to beat Undertaker. He loses to Undertaker, then it just I think he beats Undertaker. Okay, I am
with this promo that he just made about taking.
He beats Undertaker, and then I think we get a Brock Lesnar Bray Wyatt if Brock stays. What I think is good too because one guy who broke the streak.
Imagine that.
Yeah, that'd be great, dude. Imagine Paul Heyman and Bray Wyatt just
changing words. Dude. Yeah, that'd be good.
Now I got something a little random question because I saw the Seth Rollins interview. Do you think we ever get Seth Rollins versus Shawn Michaels? That's what Seth Rollins, he said his dream match to work with someone is that even though he's super out of retirement, my match, Shawn Michaels. Tell me that wouldn't be gold.
That would be amazing.
It would be gold.
Platinum, diamond.
Millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, dude, I think we're going to get that in WrestleMania, don't you think?
What?
Millions of dollars.
Primetime Players versus Ascension? Yeah. I'm amazed they didn't show that over here.
Right.
But, we'll leave it right here.
Either way, man, we'll close it up.
We'll close it up, man. It was the polarizing pay-per-view for sure. Fastlane. I know some people wanted Reigns. I know a lot of people wanted Bryan.
Fastlane hit a few bumps to WrestleMania.
It's going to be a bumpy road,
bumps,
guys.
potholes.
So, courtesy of your 2 Count Podcast, guys. Remember, follow us on Twitter at 2 Count Podcast. Like us on Facebook, 2 Count Podcast. We also have an Instagram, 2 Count Podcast. So, from Benny, from Alvin, from Jerry.
Always remember to kick out 2.
Always remember to kick out 2. See you later, guys.
Yee.